Are unicorns actually real?
And it's time to talk the talk.
Welcome back to another episode of Talk the Talk. In today's episode, we are putting it to the rest. Are unicorns, aka horses with horns, actually real?
Are they?
First off, let's get this straight. Unicorns were first talked about in European folklore about a couple thousand years ago, in paintings, in little stories, and basically they're just like enchanted little horse creatures that run around with horns.
Enchanted little aliens.
Yeah. So Tyler, do you think that unicorns, aka
the
horses with horns, aka we might just include Pegasuses too because they got wings. I don't know.
They can fly.
But we include them too. Tyler, what do you think? What?
Alright. I think unicorns exist.
Wow. Why do you think they exist?
Because I like mythical creatures. I like all the mystery stuff about our world.
Right.
About like mystery creatures.
Right.
Yeah. And then about like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster.
We have talked about these guys in previous videos.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Go check them out after this video.
Go check them out right now.
So unicorns exist, in my opinion. But I like the
mythicalness.
The mythical creatures. I love all the theories and all the stuff like that.
Right.
Nice.
And I think they do exist.
You think they do exist?
Yeah.
Imogen,
Me?
why or do you? And if you do, why do you think?
I think they did exist.
Did?
Like years ago, though. But they,
long
I
time
think
ago.
they're like extinct or something.
Probably.
Now. They're probably not around now, but I think they were like back in the day. Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, 2009, when I was a
my day.
fetus.
No, longer than that.
But that was in your day.
No,
You were not here.
You were dead back in my day.
Back
In those days.
Back
not
in
in
Back
your
in
days.
those days,
Back
I
in-
seen those unicorns.
Yeah, back when the Vikings were going around.
The Vikings!
Yeah.
But you think that they probably did exist?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because, stuff happens
Stuff
in
happens.
the past.
Stuff happens.
The past was an interesting thing. Anything could happen.
A lot
back
of
then.
things happened in the past. I'm not gonna say, but you probably know. I'm gonna talk about last Saturday. A lot of things happened in the past.
What happened last
Last
Saturday?
Saturday.
I don't know. Something probably happened last Saturday.
Yeah.
Check the clock. So with me, I think that unicorns probably I think they might exist, but they're probably more likely extinct or just their type of thing, because it's not that hard to believe that a horse could just grow a horn out of its head. Or like some
could just be
animals
like
have have you seen turtles with two heads?
Yeah.
That's
I've
less
seen snakes
that's
with two heads.
that's less believable than horses with giant horns
I know.
coming out of their heads. That's not. I'd rather believe horses with horns than a giraffe. Have you ever
giraffe?
seen a giraffe before? Long
It's like
necked. They're just like,
long
it's just they
neck.
got this tiny little body and then a giant neck.
I think the neck is like
With
from
spots.
here. Like the start of his neck is like down here, and then the end of his neck is like up there. And then his body is like
Upstairs.
hi, giraffe.
His body is upstairs, but his neck starts down here.
Yes.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. My body doesn't come out of here. My neck just does.
You know it could.
Oh, my
You know
long
it
neck.
could. Okay.
My long neck. Look at my neck.
But we're getting off topic.
Off topic, guys.
Since probably back then, a lot of people were just like seeing stuff for the first time. They're like, write that down, write that down, write that down, write that down.
Write that down.
They see a giant bird and they're like,
Write that
It's
down.
an alien.
It's an alien in the
Write that down.
sky.
I wonder if those guys built the pyramids.
Maybe they built the pyramids.
Maybe somebody just saw a goat one day and with one horn, and they're like, "Hey,
Is that a unicorn?
that's a unicorn."
Let's call it a unicorn.
That kind of looks like a horse.
But it's like a horse.
It's like it was probably it was in a horse pen with other horses, and there was a goat, like the goat with one horn got in, and they're like,
Is that a unicorn I see?
That could be a unicorn.
"That's one ugly horse." But it's got a horn on its head, so it's probably a different. I'm gonna call it a unicorn
The unicorn.
because it's one and corn. But that, why is it called a unicorn?
Yeah, I was just thinking about
Why
that.
is it called a unicorn?
Unicorn.
Corn.
Is it made out of corn?
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Copernicus. Corn.
Search it up.
Corn.
Why did they call it a unicorn?
Unicorn. Give
Should
me your
I?
phone. Yeah, give me your phone.
We want to see.
Give me your phone.
Why did they call it the unicorn? Why is it called a unicorn?
No, I know the password. What's your password?
You don't know.
She changed it.
No, I didn't.
It wasn't the one that it's supposed to be. It comes from the Latin unicornus, meaning having one horn. This root joins uni, meaning one, and cornu, meaning horn.
One
Thank you,
horn.
www.dictionary.com. Thank you for your...
That is actually great information.
Thank you. Now you learned something today. You know that cornu is Latin for horn, and that's
Unicorn
why
is
it's
Latin for
that's why it's
one horn.
that's why it's
Unicorn.
unicorn and not unihorn.
I thought it was made out of corn.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe it was made out
Maybe
of corn. one day.
I always wondered when unicorn. I thought it was gonna be a horse with a pointy thing, but it was made out of corn.
Maybe this horse pen was this guy, this farmer who had horses on his plant.
And then
He was next to a corn.
And
he grew
feeding them
corn.
corn.
He grew corn, and he was like,
That's-
"What should I call this? The first ever ugly horse with one horn." Huh. Let's call it uni something. Unicorn. Unicorn. Unicorn.
Hi, unicorn.
Unicorn or unicorn?
Unicorn.
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 In Latin for one horn.
Yes.
One horn.
You are super smart.
So
Yes.
So,
Let's go.
what do you think, Tyler?
They exist.
They exist? Image. Do
They
exist?
exist. They did.
exist?
They did exist.
And
I
me,
think they still do.
let's think about this.
They fly in the skies like this.
And that's why we don't see them. Those are the aliens that those guys saw. They're
Yeah.
like,
Was
I
that an
wonder if they
alien?
built the pyramids.
gotta
Look
write
at
that
that
down.
giant horse in the sky.
Maybe that
Look
was...
at that ugly horse in the sky.
No, the farmer's like, look at my ugly horse. It's grown up so fast. Maybe he built the pyramids.
Yeah.
I gotta write that down.
And I also think it's real, or at least it did.
Yeah.
Or it was just some
It was.
goat with one horn.
I kind of
you
wish it was
never
a goat
know.
with one
You
horn
never
with
know.
wings, just flying around, and then he's like,
A
look
goat
at my
with
ugly
wings.
unicorn horse.
I'd like to meet the first guy who discovered or just made up unicorns.
Let's hook
that'd
him up.
be a nice conversation.
Maybe he was a
Hello?
unicorn.
Maybe he was a unicorn, but how would he write it
Hey.
with his hoofs?
Is this the guy who had the ugly unicorn flying in the sky who built the
What is
pyramids?
this?
Who's he calling?
That's your hat.
Oh,
I'll hang up.
we'll hang up. All right, so we have figured out
I'll put it in my pocket.
by democracy, which is where we live.
Yeah.
That's not a place. Democracy, which is what we live in.
Yes.
I don't know, but we live in a democracy. So
Democracy with horns.
So we have democracy, democricorn.
Democracy. The corns of democracy.
So we have decided that unicorns have or do exist. And until the next Talk the Talk, keep on
Finding-
uning that corn.
Finding those,
Keep on building pyramids.
and keep on finding those ugly unicorns, goats with one horn building pyramids.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
try to find the guy who called the ugly unicorn. The
And
ugly
we all
goat.
do the unicorn.
Oh my god, not it.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm a unicorn.